on surviving so far. Nope, they are not. Getting hit.
Look at goes forward. What a move! That's some late braking, and that's what you want to see. Lots of pressure put on the McLaren driver, but he's dealing with it like a boss.
But only outside. I think it's a little bit too much curve. Not just a soft there. Thankfully, he goes to the
Hello, oops, forgot the light. Hello and welcome guys to the stream. Hope everyone is doing well. And today we're just going to be doing some Imola practice and open lobbies, because we've got round 1 of the road to VCO that we've been doing in, what championship was it now? DSRC, we've done the road to VCO. So we've done the first 2 rounds of that. The round 3 was whilst I was away. So I've been away for another 5 days, and now I'm 4 days, and now I'm back for a wee while. And then I shouldn't be going away anytime soon, so that's all good. So yeah, round 3 was our drop round of TSRC, but this is another road to VCO championship, so this is SOP's championship. This is a lot fuller than TSRC. 45 teams all registered. So round 1 is also at Imola, which we had in TSRC, so that's quite good. I think I've knocked my camera up slightly, which isn't ideal. That's a bit better. I'm just trying to launch ACC, and it is not launching at all, which is slightly worrying. So let me try closing some background apps. I haven't had the problem of ACC not opening before, but I've been away for a couple of days and I'm wondering if it's had an update. Ah, yes, apologies. It's got 2 minutes left of updating. That's what it was. There was an update and it hadn't told me it was updating in the background. It just started doing it. That's why we didn't launch, because it wasn't finished updating. So we just got to wait a couple minutes. I think it says 1:30 remaining. And then we should be able to launch the game. How's everyone doing in the chat tonight? Everyone doing well? Had a good week? We will also be doing some LFM, not next week, but the week after, I think. Because this week we're going to be doing some VCO. There is LFM at Hungary, I believe, for the sprint races. But I have not driven a new Porsche there, so I don't really want to jump into LFM. So we're going to just do some open lobbies, which are usually chaotic, but good racecraft practice, and some practice for the Imola race on Sunday afternoon. So that should be good. Did you have a good weekend? Yeah, it was good. Got back yesterday about 8 o'clock or so. So it wasn't too bad. Traffic wasn't too bad either on the way back. I thought it would be quite bad, but to be honest, it was fairly smooth sailing, which was good. How about you? Did you have a good weekend? Just trying to also get this new... there we go. ACC is finally launched. Trying to add the radar that Future Element made. Just trying to add it to the stream if possible. See, that was... Oh, that's good. Did you manage to... was the stream alright? Did you get a good quality, or was it a bit rough? So, because the stream, is that of the Glasgow one, or was that a different one that you got the stream of? Let's see if this radar is working. Let me turn off the radar here and use the Future Element one, which won't show up until... I think it won't show up until I get closer, maybe. Need to see if it'll show up once I've started. Let's just see this. I downloaded them and everything worked fine. Oh, that's good then if you were able to download it, because that's usually when you get the best quality. Oh, my keyboard's not working. Trying to pause and it's not working. There we go. Okay, so that definitely worked on my end. So is it working on Twitch? No, it's not. It's a black box. Okay. So I need to move it a little bit over to the right on my screen, because for me it's not quite centered. Got nothing to really gauge it off of how straight it is. That's okay. Window always on top, show distance. So it's definitely working. Yeah, I saw a few of my friends, and I saw I went out for a meal on the Friday night as well, with some, so that was quite good. Right, I'm trying to figure out why the radar window capture doesn't work. Let me try this. Ah, there we go. It's on the stream now, so you guys can see the same radar I can see. That's good. I just wanted to check that before we went into open lobby. So that is working absolutely fine. So that is good. Is there something else I needed to do? No, that's it. Okay, perfect. Is there any special events? There should be a BMW one coming up soon. Wonder if that guy's hacked. That guy. 1.1 seconds quicker than anyone else, compared to the other world records where it's half a tenth of a second separating the top two guys. For someone to be a second ahead of the world record seems like that very possibly is a hacker there. Right, let's find either an Imola open lobby or just some other open lobbies to mess around in, and then we'll do some Imola near the end. On my way. Cool. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Good weekend and that. Back to work today, so all good. Hi Cody, it's Noah. I was thinking of getting a wheel and the full vehicle simulator stuff. You think it's worth the buy? In all honesty, Noah, it depends on your the amount of time that you spend doing any simulator stuff. If you think you would use it every day, you would use it a lot, then it's definitely worth getting yourself one. If you think you're going to use it a lot. If you're not sure if you're going to like it, I would probably get a wheel and pedal set off of FaceBay. Just use it on a desk or something like that. See if you like it. If you like it, then get a rig, or get a rig and a seat and a better wheelbase and better wheel pedals. But I would probably start with, if you've not had one before, is get one off of Facebook. You can get some really good deals on like the Thrustmaster TX or the Logitech G920s. You get a good deal on one of them. Make sure it hasn't had too much use, but one of them would be good to start with. If you like it, then you can get a rig and things. But since COVID, during lockdown, tons of people bought complete setups. Now COVID and lockdown is over. We still have COVID, but lockdown's over. People have realised they don't have time to use them. So you look on Facebook, there is tons of complete rigs, like completely what I've got, the entire bundle for sale at actually a really good price. And some people have hardly used them. They bought them and realised they've not had time for it, and they're selling them on. So you can get some really good deals, like the complete thing, on Facebook if you have a look at there. That's what I would recommend doing one. Yeah, I used to have one for the PlayStation 3, and watching you play it made me feel so nostalgic. So I'll probably just go find a starter one somewhere since I'm starting over again. Nice. Well, if you message me, oops, caps lock, Discord. If you, oh wait, oh my chat box only worked on the Twitch chat for some reason. It should have gone through to YouTube chat as well, but it didn't. Let me sort that. Give me 1 second. There we go. No, if you join the Discord channel, the Discord server I've got, you can message me on that, and if you want to ask any questions about wheels or things like that, I can send you links and things for any good ones I notice. But you send me like kind of your rough budget, and what platform you're on. I can find some good wheelbase recommendations for you and send them to you if you like. And you can just message me through Discord or Instagram. You can message me on as well if that's easier for you. How's it going, Milo? Enjoying the new PC, I hope. We're actually in some open lobbies today if you want to join us. Right now we're just in the Apex public Nürburgring server. So you just want to, if you want to come join us, more than welcome. Now that you've got your PC up and running, I hear. Did I close down Race Element after just... Hey? What did I do at Race Element? I think I broke it. Yes, I did break it. There we go. Although it's... the... window capture for Race Element is not working at all, is it? Oh, no worries, Milo. Awesome that you got the PC all up and running though, that's fantastic. I'm gonna just restart Race Element for some reason. It's not displaying properly, and I wonder... Ah, there we go. Yeah, you guys can see that now as well. Excellent. We've got 4... Where did I put my gloves? Oh, I went karting. I went karting the other day and I put my gloves in my helmet and I forgot to take them out. I left my helmet in the cupboard as well, so I was away. Need to take that off. Oh. Put the gloves back on. So we've got 4 minutes, so I'll just run out, do a quick lap. and that'll be us. See if we can get a decent position. Probably, since it's an open lobby, we'll just go to the back of the field and start from last, because that open lobby starting from last always makes it more entertaining than actually qualifying. So what I'll do is I won't set valve laps. I'll just go out to get a feel for the car, because I actually haven't driven in 4 days. So I'll be, whoa! He went very slow. Hi Luca, how's it going, mate? We've got, I saw you on the entry list. You guys are on racing at Imola in SOP round 1, aren't you, this weekend? Because me and Luciano will be there as well. So I'll probably do some practice for that tonight. But since we did it for TSRC, the setup, everything is all prepared. It's the same 45-minute stint timers as well, so I've literally got everything ready to go for Imola. I've just got to check the track conditions in the practice server. I think they said their practice server is open, so we'll maybe jump into that today. Just check that the track conditions aren't too far off. Yes, I and Pascal practicing right now. Oh, nice. One hour stint timer? What have I read on the website? Am I being absolutely blind? When I pressed on it earlier today, it said 45 minutes. Have I completely read that? Yeah. See if you press info on SOP on the home page of the championship. Mine says pit stops and stints. The championship SOP Motorsport is hosting will impose a 45 minutes driver stint time limit, which is the same as TSRC, because it was 3 mandatory pit stops for a 180 minute race, so you had to do 45 minute stints. Whereas this is a mandatory 45 minute stints for 300 minutes. Oh, you never saw it? No worries. I thought I'd been blind or something and misread it. So yeah, 45 minute mandatory, so you actually have to do under 45 minutes, so it's more like a 43 minute stint, because you go over the stint timer then you get a big penalty, so it's not worth risking the stint timer. But it should be good. I'm looking forward to it. But it's a 300 minute race with mandatory 45 minute stints, so it's actually a number of pit stops. Now I need to have a look. It says 45 minute stints are mandatory, but the stint resets when you go through the pit lane. So I'm not sure if it's like mandatory tire change or fixed refueling or mandatory driver swap I need to have a look at. But it definitely says 45 minute max stint. So if it's only a stint timer, then drivers can double stint. But in TSRC it was a mandatory driver change, so you had to have a full 30-second pit stop. So I'll look into it and find out what the best strategy is going to be. But 300 minutes and 45 minute stints is quite interesting, a way to go around it. Yeah, no worries, we'll be back. We'll be in the server later on tonight, doing some practice. What time is it? Oh, it's only 7 o'clock, so yeah, I'll probably be on. I'm not sure if I'll go on stream, because it's quite boring for the viewers when it's just free practice. But maybe later tonight, once I finish the stream, I'll go in for a few practice laps. Right, let me just invalidate this lap on the final corner so it doesn't count. There we go. So we can try starting from last. Makes it a bit more exciting in an open lobby, I would say. If you actually do qualifying and you're near the front, then open lobby is nowhere near as entertaining. So yeah. The only thing I would like to change with this race element is the radar is always on, and I need to change that. Because I don't want it to always be on, I only want it to be on when I need it to be on, if that makes sense. Let me just change that then. Show pitted, show distance, scale window, always on top. Show pitted. Nah, show distance. Or maybe it's picking it up. There we go. That's what it is. It's only popping up when it's showing cars in the pits. So that's what was going on there. It was showing the cars that were in the pit lane, which we don't need to see. That's why it was on when we weren't actually racing. That makes sense. 20-minute race. I'm going to go 40 litres will be plenty, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go 43. That should be more than enough. Yep, and I think the race element should be working for you guys as well as working for me, which is excellent. Do let me know if you can see the radar and the especially Milo here in the server. Let me know if you can see the radar, because I'm trying out a new radar, so let me know if you guys can see it on the stream and if it looks okay. Because what you guys see is different to what I see, because I have to set it up in Streamlabs and I have to set it up on my own PC, so I see it slightly differently. Would you do any open lobby races tomorrow? What day is tomorrow? Tuesday. Probably, yeah. Ideally do Imola open lobbies though, because by tomorrow I would definitely be starting to focus on Imola, but if not, we'll do some other open lobbies. But definitely, since you've got your PC now, we need to do some open lobbies. Absolutely. Also need to get you in the league. Need to get you in a league soon, because that would be really good. Right. So I think the radar, only shows up once the race has started. But if you can let me know, Milo, if that is working, then that would be fantastic. 56 safety rating, that's alright, we'll get that up. Definitely get yourself into LFM, because that would be really good if you do. Right, what I'm going to do is, I am actually pretty much the last anyway, so I'll just pull over here. Give them a bit of a head start, and let's see what we can do. 20-minute race, open lobby chaos, starting, I don't know, 26 or something. Yeah. It's not updating at the moment, so I have no idea what position. Looks like the radar is working on my screen, so if you guys can let me know, that would be fantastic. Man, that was sketchy on the brakes. I tried to avoid the Ferrari and nearly spun myself out. That Porsche driver got absolutely murdered there. Oh, the radar works, that's great. Around the outside of the McLaren if we can. Try to get the exit on the Ferrari, that was a nice exit. I'm gonna go, oh, he's going for the inside of the Aston. We're going to go for a wee bit of a cutback if possible. Oh, someone rejoining behind. Ferrari on the gravel, 3 wide, not ideal. Well, that's really off-putting. The radar's upside down. The radar's upside down. It's back to front, I mean. It's somehow inverted. I have somehow inverted the radar. Is it showing inverted for you guys as well? Because that was saying he was on the opposite side of my car than what he actually was. Is it the same on the stream that it's inverted? I must have somehow inverted the window. Well, anyway, we're up to 13th after that crazy first lap. Too busy looking at my radar. Looking at the mini-map though, the traffic is quite close together. But yes, most definitely the radar is back to front, so I need to sort that. This setup feels amazing. So stable. And now the radar is working fine. Maybe it just had an issue on the first lap and it got confused. Whoa, that Ferrari went straight across the track. No worries, Milo. 12 hours. Oh, I keep on this bank toasters. But yeah, definitely if you're on tomorrow or Wednesday night, that would be good. But when you have time or you're ready to join a league, let me know and I'll send you some links to some good ones. We're up to 10th now, so we've got a little, or I should say quite a big gap to the next cars. Bit of a lock up there on the entry. Got quite a big gap to the cars up in front, so we need to close that pretty quickly. I should close it in no time at all, judging by their lap times, but it'll definitely take a couple laps. Oh, that's awesome, now you've got a bit more free time. Because, did you say that you left your job that meant, was it school you had, or the job you had that meant you didn't have much time for racing? But you have more time now, that's great. But I seem to remember you saying it was either because you had to travel for school or work that meant you didn't have much time in the evenings. Oh, someone's either been punted on the exit of the hairpin or binned it on the exit. Ah, it was school. I thought it was, but I couldn't remember. Oh, nice. So, the work you go to now, do you have to travel quite far for it? Or is it just long shifts? 20 minutes from your house. Oh, that's fantastic then. That's actually my main work is a similar distance as well. 25 minutes. So that's quite good then. Just quite long shifts, did you say? Was it 12-hour shifts? Or is it not like that every day? I also nearly killed that McLaren into first corner there. Completely missed my brakes. He was a bit early, but I was far too late. If he wasn't there, I would have still missed the corner. If I tried to hit the apex. Okay, 12 hours. It's quite a long shift, a 12-hour one. Especially if it's a regular 12-hour shift. A couple 12-hour shifts during the week isn't too bad, but if it's regular doing 12-hour shifts, it's quite a lot of work for one day. Just now I'm usually only doing about 8 to 10 hours shifts, but when I used to do like 2 jobs on the same day, I would do like 13-hour shifts. But now I don't usually work that much in one day, but I do a lot of studying in the evenings when I'm not racing. Whoa, that locked up. The fronts, try not to rejoin into that McLaren. Don't know what happened there. I think I just gave it a bit too much steering input for the amount of braking I was asking it. And I just lost a bit of grip in the front tyres. Oh, I've overheated the tyres now. But yeah, I think I just lost the grip on the braking there. Driver error. I was just starting to close in on that McLaren as well. Thursday and Saturday. There are 2 shifts, 4 people in each, and 1 week we go 2 days in a row, the 1 free day, and then 2 days in a row. At least you get different shifts and it's not, you don't get the same ones. And if there's a few people on and you're not just by yourself, then that makes it a bit better as well. Are you being paid well for it? Because you did do like an apprenticeship job at, was it the Mercedes? Mercedes shop place that you used to do a bit of work at. Do you get paid better or less than the Mercedes place? Because the Mercedes shop sounded like quite a cool place to work at. Oh, my car made the same mistake I did, but didn't go quite as wide. Selling TV and toasters, way less. At least you have, at least it's regular work. Are you going to try and get back into some sort of mechanic stuff in the future? Is there like a mechanic shop you want to go work at near you? Or what job do you want to go and do next? Oh, the McLaren almost killed the Ferrari there. We're on a good lap at the moment. This might be a 54. Ferrari, massive correction there. Going too wide into the chicane. Might end up 3 wide with the exit speed that we've gotten on the two guys here. Oh, they're going to take each... Oh, no! That was my bad. I thought he was going to spin to the left, and I think he held his brakes to try and stop him spinning. And, yeah. I went completely the wrong way to avoid that. Yeah, that's true. If you're in an electrical shop, then it's a lot... I guess it's less manual work. Oh, that's good then, if they like you. And that's something that's really important if you work for someone, is to have someone that actually appreciates you working for them. Because if you're in a job where you're expendable, that's a nightmare. Don't turn in on me. Oh, I binned it. I lost the grip on that curb. So will you go to another shop after a year, or are you going to try get into a mechanic shop again? I'm only part-time and I have better statistics than full-time workers. You could go work in Mercedes as a salesman. If you're good at selling people electrical products, you could go become a car salesman. Especially if they give you a company car or a discount on a company car. That would be very nice. But yeah, you could be like an assistant salesman and then become a salesman after you've had training or something. That would be an awesome job to be a salesman. Yeah, selling cars would be a really nice job. Because it's not necessarily manual labour, it's more about how you interact with customers and things like that, trying to sell people a car. Whoa, what is happening with the Ferrari? He has no grip on those rear tires. He had a big tank slapper earlier on, and he completely lost it there. That's not a very common place to lose the rear of the car. So he must be really struggling for the rears. Lost quite a bit of time with that battle with the Ferrari and McLaren though. Hitting the McLaren when he spun, and then losing time with the Ferrari. So in 5 minutes I don't think we're going to close the 10-second gap. Did have a good few battles though, that was good. But yeah, I don't think we're going to close that gap before the end of the race, although someone has just binned it. As I say that, it's the number 26 Audi. Oh, he's retired. Retired from the race, must have had an issue with his car perhaps, or his equipment, something like that, because he's just retired from the race. Oh yeah, you still have 1 year of school, so you've got plenty of time to find what you want to do in that year. But if you've already got a job in a shop, then that's really good because you've got some experience, like working experience, and that's really important, so that when you leave school you already have some experience. I mean, technically that when you were selling shoes. That could be a bit of your work experience for being a salesperson. Someone else pinned it? Is this for position? It is the Ferrari 4 position. We've just had the Audi retire, and now we've had the Ferrari. It looks like the 4th and 3rd are battling. Maybe the Ferrari was involved in that and got hit off at the hairpin. Either way, he's gone from a 15-second back, a 15-second gap to me, to a 4.5-second gap. And he's just put in the chat telling the driver in 3rd position to give back the position. So I'm assuming that this Ferrari in front was in 3rd position and he's been hit in the hairpin. But we've only got 2 laps to go, so I highly doubt we're going to close that 4-second gap unless something major happens with the Ferrari up in front. They're still doing fairly slow lap times, 57.56s. Yeah, oh, Ferrari's just retired as well. Yeah, that's the thing. It is just a fact, is that you've got a much higher chance of getting a job straight out of school if you have some experience whilst you're in school. Whereas if you come straight out of school with 0 experience, you've got a little bit less chance of being hired. That's why an apprenticeship where you do your qualification whilst working for someone and learning from them, even if it's not much money and it's not many days a week, you at least have some experience to put on your job application for another job. Or they hire you with better pay once you've done your qualifications. That's even better, because they know you're a good worker. So 2 free positions in the last 2 laps, that's quite handy. And we're coming on to the final lap. I wonder if we should let this Ferrari by and try overtake him on the final lap. Make it a bit of an exciting final lap, see if we can get back past him. I'll just let him through.
Car on the left. Leaders, final lap. Clear on the left.
Right, there we go. Okay, on to the final lap. Let's see if we can get that position back. Oh! Whoa! That was weird. He had a massive lag spike. Either I had a massive lag spike or he had a massive lag spike. That was a weird one. Right, sector 1. Not close enough to send it into turn 1. Let's put that pressure on him. He's gone deep already. First corner under pressure. Goes deep into turn 1. Got a wee bit of wheel spin there. Oh, that was very wide there. Definitely will have gotten a track limit for that. He's pushing hard. Lots of track he's using on the entry to that corner. Touching the gravel as well. Still staying ahead. First sector complete, he stays ahead. This is where we can put a bit of pressure on him. Oh, he might actually, I think he might keep it unless he makes a mistake into here. He does make a little bit of a mistake, but not much of one. No, I think he's going to have it. don't think we're going to get it back unless we absolutely nail the chicane. Nope, he holds on to it. Well done. Wanted to have a wee nice battle to the end. He keeps the position. Good job. I think we'll have a look and see if there's any other ones, particularly Imola. About money, about 3 months ago, I had like 150 to 200 pounds a month. But now, after they saw that I'm doing stuff right, I have bonuses for selling stuff. For example, I sell something S23 and I get £13 from it. That's quite good actually, if they give you bonuses for selling stuff. Because that's how what should really happen is if you're a good salesman and you're selling their products, is that you should get a bonus for a bonus or a commission for every product you sell. So that's quite good that they're giving you one. I would like don't really want to do Nürburgring again because we've just done Nürburgring. Open lobbies have seemed a lot more quiet since LFM. I think instead of doing open lobbies, more people just do LFM races now. So I think the open lobbies are a lot less populated than they used to be. Let me check just what LFM is on just now. We've got a Suzuka LFM race in 15 minutes. But I've not done... I don't think I've got any setups for Suzuka in the Porsche. Let me just have a look. No, I don't. So this month, after my amazing calculation, almost failed this year, I'll probably get £520. That is a fantastic pay rise. Going from 150 to £200 a month to 520. That's fantastic. Well done you. And it's good when they give you a bonus for selling stuff, because it gives you an incentive to be a good customer service. If they don't give you any extra pay for selling stuff, there isn't much incentive for you to help the business do well. Whereas if they give you a bonus every time you sell something, then it encourages you and other salesmen to do their best trying to sell stuff. So it's quite good to do it that way. So guys, LFM, I'm afraid the tracks that are on LFM just now are Suzuka and Hungary, and I don't have setups for them at the moment because I haven't done them yet. So let's have a look and see. We do have the red competition server, but I have 0 competition server rating because I almost never do competition servers, so it puts you in a really low ranked server and it's kind of boring. So what we could do is refresh this, try and see if there is any public servers, and if not, what we'll do is we'll go and just do some Imola practice. Monza is usually chaotic. Nürburgring, there's 13 minutes. Is Monza at the end of qualifying or the start of qualifying? It is not clear. Start of qualifying. I'd rather just jump in and not do qualifying with open lobbies. Nürburgring, that's got about 12 minutes of quali left. We could do that. In open lobbies, I like to change it up a bit. I don't like doing the same tracks again. Makes it more interesting if you do different ones. Kind of want one with a decent amount of people in it as well. There's a lot of Monza lobbies. Do you have a setup for Monza? Let me check. Oh no, I've joined the wrong one. I thought I joined the Monza one. Nürburgring Apex Online open server. That was quite good, the last one we did, but I would like to do another track now. Since there isn't an Imola open lobby, I think we could do another track. So we do have this Monza server. Let's try the Monza server, see if this is any good. How long have we got? 13 minutes. Only 11 people in it. It might fill up near the end, they usually do. It's got 45 minutes to go. I think I might just jump back into the Nürburgring, to be honest, because it's looking like the best server at the moment. It's got a decent amount of people in it. And it's only got a few minutes left of qualifying. There is that Monza server when it resets as well. But yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll jump back into Nürburgring, do Nürburgring again, and see how we get on. Let's try this. The only thing is just loading the right setup. There we go. What I'll probably do this time is I'll actually do qualifying and I'll just drop to the back of the grid at the start. So I'll actually do some quali laps, but drop to the back at the very start of the race. This setup felt absolutely fine though, for that 20-minute race. I think I only need like 35 litres, or 33 litres of fuel. I didn't need 40, so I'll just put 35 litres in. 8 minutes of quali, so 4 laps including the out lap, maybe 5. We'll have to back off before we start the next lap, otherwise I'm going to end up in traffic. There's the gravel, or the curb, not the gravel. So I think we'll do this, maybe one more open lobby, and then we'll go practice Imola. So I think we'll do this open lobby, we'll do one more open lobby race, whichever server we can find, and then we will do the Imola practice for Sunday. How you getting, Luca? Practice going well for Imola? Don't even know what pole is at the moment. No, it's invalid. Rookie error by myself there. Tried to take too much speed through there. Rookie mistake. Well, that was a really nice bit of slip angle through that right under. Car felt really nice through there. Pain that I invalidated it though. Validated the slap. That chicane wasn't ideal. Right, let's go again. Fairly clean, not particularly fast, but a clean first sector nonetheless. I don't know what your messages are saying. There's an error because they're showing up on my chat anyway. Fine. What error message are you getting? No! Oh, I thought I had the line fine there and I just put the power down slightly early. Oh, that would have been pole by a second as well. Oh well. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, the messages are working fine on my end. I don't know what's happened there. Right, we've got one lap of quali, and then one lap left of quali, sorry, and then we'll be into the race. But as I said, I'll just drop back to last for the start of the race. But we're just doing quali to get a feel for the track. Tyre pressures are pretty close at the moment as well, so that's handy. Because for the other race I put them way too low. That was a slow lap. Goodness me, 55.0. That's slow for race pace, never mind quali fuel. A little bit tidier through there, not much. I did think I was going to crash into that Ferrari though, because he didn't pull off the track very quickly. A little bit of a slide there, that's going to cost me 1/10 of a second, at least 1/10 of a second. Well, we got pole by just under a second, so that was nice. How many cars we got? We got 30 cars, so we'll drop down to last, and then just before the lights, and see how far up the field we can get before the end of the race. At least we know oh, I just seen your message, Luca, on WhatsApp. I have no idea why your messages weren't coming through. Because the message you said, practice done for today, just build a setup, which is good but not perfect, must be to change, but it's drive good. I drive with race fuel 41.2 to 42.3. Depends on the curbs, who I struggle because of the bumps. And I only got the message because of the bumps. So I missed that bit about your setup, so I don't understand. All your other messages came through. That's weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the pressures by 2 clicks, and then 40 litres of fuel. No, 35 litres of fuel, because I had too much last time. So yeah, going to the final corner before the start, I'll just drop back to last, or some other guys also go back to last. at the start sometimes, so I might not actually be in last, but I'll get as close to last as I possibly can.
30 seconds.
Right, let's try this. The only thing is, see with sim racing, gloves, is I use karting gloves, and I wear through the fingers on the gloves so quickly, because I'm using them for at least 2 hours a day. Whereas they're meant for karting, where you just go like a couple times a month, or 1 or 2 times a week. Whereas 2 hours a day, I wear through them very, very quickly. Right, what I'm going to do is just stop here and wait. Oh yeah, that might be it actually. Don't teleport me, don't teleport me. Yep, some people are stopped seeing the final chicane. So I'm gonna go now.
Green light, green light.
Yep, green light, that's where I started. But look on the minimap, there's about 2, 4, 6, 7 cars behind me that all just didn't start. Oh, that's nice. Going somewhere good, nice for holiday, that'll be good. Hope you enjoy it, Luca. That should be good.
Car on the right.
Oh yeah, karting, that's good. You can go do some karting, that'll be fun. I have
Car on the left.
pretty much qualified for the British Indoor Karting Championship, which is really cool. So I'm going to get a GoPro to put on my helmet, so that when the British Indoor Karting Championship starts, I can do some videos of it. Because I basically qualified for it now,
Clear on the left.
but I need to buy like a GoPro to put on the helmet so I can make some videos. Because that'll be really good once that starts. Oh, crash up in front.
Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Fatal error, the Ferrari taps his brakes on the exit of a corner. BMW leaves the door open, 2 positions. Up into 11th already. And this time the leader isn't pulling away so much as they did in the last race, so the chances of going last to first are a bit higher because I think the field isn't quite as quick,
Car on the left.
which is good
Clear on the left.
for us. That's 10th. As long as everyone stays kind of in groups, then it's okay. It's when they all start spreading out, that's when it takes quite a while to catch up. Because it takes you so long to get past one guy, the next guy's already 4 seconds ahead. So you want to try and make the passes as early on in the race as possible, so the leaders can't pull away too much. Oh, I outbraked myself. I didn't even have pressure from behind, I just braked too late. But yeah, look, let me know how you get on in karting. It should be quite good. Well, that's nice. For me, I pay £20 for 45 minutes. So £20 for 45 minutes karting. Because I'm a member at my local track. So you get a good discount. And if you go on a Monday night, you get 3 sessions for the price of 2. And it's only the members, so it's the quick guys. Whereas if you go on a public session, you can't get a good lap together. Because there's a bunch of people that are either really slow or don't know how to look where you are and just beat you in the wall. So you go on the members night, you can actually get some good laps together, and it's only 20 quid for 45 minutes karting, which is really good value for money. Is indoor karting, but it's still quite good. Man, that curb was nasty. Didn't like that at all. Thought it would let me take a little bit, but didn't let me touch it at all. I was just a bit more cautious through that chicane because it looked like the two up in front were going to have a bit of a tangle there. Oh, they did. But yeah, 1 hour for €116 is quite expensive. He's indicating to the right. I'm not sure if he's done that accidentally or he's letting me through because he knows I'm quicker. Either way, we're past him up into 7th. 3 positions in basically 1 straight. I think that Ferrari spun on the gravel and took out the other one. I don't think that was intentional. Up into 7th with 15 minutes to go this time, so that's better progress than last time. Definitely the field's a little bit slower though, which makes it easier for me, but still fairly difficult to get past everyone in the time. Is it outdoor karting you'll be going to look at, or is it indoor? Outdoor. Oh, nice. That's good. There is an outdoor track like 2 hours away from me, so I might start going to that soon or next year because they've got a rental championship. So I might do their rental championship next year. Good save by the Lambo. Put a bit of pressure on him into the final corner. Try to get that exit on him. I think we're going to be close enough to get him into first corner. Second quicker than all the guys in front of us that last lap. He is going to defend the inside line. I'm going to go to the outside, see if he brakes too late. Now brakes himself, which he doesn't. Get the move done though, sneaky one, but he left the door open. It'll be fun for me. My dream was always to go karting for the seasons, but that's about 2,000 euros. Yeah, I wanted to do karting professionally, but it is very expensive. Here it's like 10 grand for the car and then 2,000 for the entry fees, and then you've got all your tyres and transport fees on top of that. So you're probably like 20,000 for the first year, and then once you own the car it's more maintenance fees, but it's still probably going to cost you about 10-15,000. So yeah, I'm just trying to do rental championships and scholarships. See if I can get any scholarships for that. There's one for road car racing that I've entered in November. So there's a scholarship competition. You go down and they test you on a bunch of different things. So that'll be interesting. No! I touched the curb on the braking. That was a close call. Yeah, as long as it's a karting track, that's the main thing. Gives you a bit of experience with the karts. Especially if it's outdoor, it's quite good as well. But yeah, I've got the Larkhill karting track. That's about 2 hours away from me. And they've got the fastest rental karting in my country, and it's like 2 hours away, so I definitely want to go to that. And they do a rental championship, so I definitely want to go to that next year, so that'll be quite good. And yes, that was a terrifying moment. I thought I was going to kill that Ferrari. Top 3 are still fighting with 11 minutes to go, 8 seconds ahead of us, so we'll see what lap times they're doing. They're maybe a bit too far to catch up unless they crash. Might be able to catch 4th though, he's only 4 seconds. If it rains whilst you're driving, it just makes it more exciting. Tokyo Drift. Okay, definitely gaining on the guys in front. Halfway through the race, gaining on the guys in front, that's the main thing. The leaders are battling. 4th isn't, but he's slower, so that's good for us, as long as the leaders keep battling, because we've got about an 8-second gap to them, and if they stop battling it's a lot harder to catch up. That first sector was quite slow. A few small errors by myself. Definitely catching. I think 1st is starting to pull away slightly, and it's 2nd and 3rd that are battling at the moment, so hopefully it doesn't pull away too much, because we are definitely catching them. And that was with the rubbish first sector. We're still off on the delta, so that is very good. Definitely in the 54's race pace.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yep, already down to 7 seconds to the McLaren. Leader doesn't seem to be pulling away by that much though. Yep, leaders all doing 55.7s. We did 55.0 and that was with our bad sector. So we gained 7 tenths on the leader and 1.2 seconds on 4th. So we just need to keep this up. That was a much better first sector, 6 tenths up. Invalidated it though on that right hander, but still 6 tenths up. Didn't actually get track limit warning, so I didn't gain time by going wide. I lost 2 tenths, but it still invalidates it. Top 3 still very close together, 7 minutes to go. Down to 6 seconds, so we've already gained about 2 seconds. The real question is how quickly can we catch them? We've only got 7 minutes left, so we've only got maybe 4 laps to go. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to catch them up quick enough. They're going to really need to start battling and defending for us to catch the top 3 before the end. Okay, so they just did 56s and we did a 54.9. So we gained just over a second that lap. Six minutes to go. And we've gained about 3 seconds in total. Oh, one of the leaders have binned it.
Be careful there.
That puts the Aston into third. It's a battle for third right now. P1 is only 5.5 seconds away, so we've gained 3 seconds so far. With only 4 laps to go? Or 3 laps? We don't have much time. So we need to get past this Aston as quick as possible, losing as minimal time as possible. Really need to set up that move into turn 1 so we don't lose any time at all. Focus on trying to catch the leaders.
Well done, mate. This has been your Corsair Vengeance.
4 minutes 20 to go. Again gained over a second on the guys in front.
Car on the left. Clear on
That
the
was
left.
messy by me. I thought he was going to leave the door open and then he took the racing line. That was my fault completely. The contact there, that was my fault completely. To fix the bumps, in the dampers I would increase the bump and increase the front ride height and increase the bumps. Oh, let me have a look in the setup at the end of this race. We've got 2 laps. There's another thing you can adjust and I forget what it's called. We'll have a look at the end of this race and I'll show you what you can adjust. Definitely use Motec for the dampers because that really helps. Oh, I've binned it. Oh, I've binned it. I've completely binned it. Tires
We have some light damage at the rear of the car.
are struggling for grip. Oh, I've binned it. Rookie error. Rookie error there. Completely binned it all my own. That looks like a good track, Luca. That you sent me there. You know what? I've actually raced that track in a go-karting simulator. Yeah, so for dampers, for bumps, sorry. In decreasing the wheel rate makes it a bit softer, so you can try decreasing it. And then increase the bump stop rate, I find helps over the curbs. And sometimes increasing the bump stop range also helps. So increasing these two usually helps. And then softening the wheel rate. The dampers, I would usually increase the bump and the fast bump. I would usually increase everything really for the curbs. Usually I would be inclined to increase the bump and sometimes soften the rebound, but usually I just increase everything and just look at the Motec and see what works. But if it's struggling for the bumps, I would usually just increase the bump by a couple clicks and increase the rebound by a couple clicks. And then on the front, increase your front ride height. And that usually helps over the bumps. Anyway, let's have a look for another open lobby after I just binned that one by myself, and
Final lap now.
have a look for another open lobby, and then we will, I think we'll go into the Imola practice server, I think. Or we'll actually go, no, what we'll do is we'll jump into the Apex hot lap server and try build a hot lap setup. That's what we'll do. Nope. 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 All these are in the race, which is a pain. Why are these all halfway through the race? This one? Nope, that's the race just finished. Spa. Ah, Spa. Do I have a setup for Spa? I don't think I do. Oh, I don't. Let me see if I can add a setup. I'm gonna guess my file explorer will freeze, but we'll see. So far it's okay. No worries, Luca. Enjoy your evening. No, it's alright. I've got a setup here. I just hadn't had it downloaded into the game, but I do have a setup, so that's alright. But thank you anyway. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, Luca, and I'll see you, if I don't see you before, I'll see you on Sunday. Alright, take care, Luca. It's a 25-minute race. Gonna go 50 litres to be super safe. Guess the tyre. Have not driven the new Porsche at Spa yet. I really need to try some more tracks with the new Porsche. But because I've only really used the new Porsche in the Endurance Championships, I've not actually used it that much. Just gotta wait for it to reset. Right. Starting from 16th. Completely new setup to me. Esports setup, it says. I got off a pop meter, it says it's esports setup, so we'll try this out. See what it's like. You're only allowed to say it's an esports setup on Popometer if it's been used in esports competition, so it should be a decent setup. Okay, here we go. So this will be our last race, 25 minutes. And then we'll go do some hot lapping in the Imola server. Okay, 8:30. So yeah, that's good. Guessed the fuel, so hopefully the fuel's okay. Haven't driven Spa in the new Porsche at all. And this is a new setup, so this will be very interesting. I would drop down to last, but we're only have like 4 cars behind, so it wouldn't make much difference, I don't think. Maybe I will actually, because it gives you a better chance of surviving turn 1. Gives me a chance to get used to the car and set up here. There we go. That's us down to last. Right.
Green light, go, go, go.
Let's see what we can do. I think we're starting 18th. I think 2 were in the pits, even though we started last. Already the big crash. Oh dear. 4 cars out already. Actually not as bad as I was expecting. There's usually quite a pile up. Did not get very much straight line speed on that McLaren. He's completely outbraked himself. Somehow didn't collect the other Aston, but he did go into the wall. 2 cars spun on the exit of that right-hander there. There was 2 in the wall. The Camel straight is such a long straight that you're laying hard onto the brakes, and especially on cold tyres it's very easy to come off the brakes too quickly and then the car just snaps into the barrier. I've done it so many times in practice when I've outbraked myself. Okay, already up to 8th after starting 18th.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Another Porsche died. We got the McLaren as well. 2 positions in 1. That's us up into 5th already. But quite a big gap to the leader. This setup feels amazing. Genuinely feels amazing. Super stable yet super quick. Actually just, it's one of the most stable setups that I've driven with the Porsche. Thank you.
Got some light damage on the front.
I don't know if that was my fault or his. Either way, didn't get much damage from it, so we can keep going, but that has completely flat spotted my tires. But yeah, I'm not sure. That might have been my bad, I might have closed the door, but I thought I was ahead there. So I'm not sure if he took me out or if I just closed the door that I'd left open. I'll try recover anyway. 22 minutes left. Farron died.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Yeah, I completely understeered the illusion radion. I think I turned in too late because I just had no rotation whatsoever. I'm surprised how stable this feels in the braking, because it has 4 to 8% brake bias, yet it feels incredibly stable on the brakes. Okay, so we've got a battle of 3, but the leaders have pulled away. So we've got to get past these 3 guys without losing too much time, so we can focus on the leaders. How was that a track limit warning? Okay, so we're already on 2 track limit warnings, so we have to be actually quite careful now.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
There we go, get the move done on the Ferrari, nice and simple. Back into 4th. Right, 18 minutes. That was a close call. Too busy looking at my fuel calculation there. This setup is fantastic. The lap times are rubbish because I've never driven the new Porsche here, but the setup feels amazing. Okay, gaining on this BMW. This isn't going to be a very quick lap because I messed up the middle sector. First sector was good, but the middle sector I made a big mistake and I lost 7/10 of a second. Yeah, 19. 2-minute 19, very slow lap. I just made that really big mistake in that middle sector. Final sector wasn't great either, but middle sector was the main one. That cost me the most time, I think. Okay, first sector was a 10th off. Just need to find a little bit more pace. Okay, so far so good. Try to keep this final sector tidy because I messed up here last lap.
Well done, mate. That's all best.
Too late on the brakes into turn one.
Left
There we go. That's the BMW. Now we can focus on our lap times because we've got 12 minutes and a 10-second gap to the cars up in front, so I highly doubt that we'll close that gap enough to get past in the final 5 laps. But we can certainly try and get some good lap times in. Lost quite a bit of time in that middle sector overtaking the BMW. I did kind of catch him at an unlucky bit though, and he also defended at a really awkward place. Into pull on, no, the left-hander before pull on. See if we can gain on this Ferrari at all. That McLaren is pulling away very, very quickly. Oh no, I'm oh, done it now. I must have killed my tyres. Oh well, the setup felt quite good, but I binned it. I think I maybe killed the rear tyres because I just completely lost the grip there. We could go do some hot laps now though. Let's go jump in the hot lap server.
Green light, green.
So I've just loaded up my race setup and I'm gonna try it with low fuel. And I want to try this. Basically just change the brake bias and the fuel load. What I'll do is I'll get a banker lap together and then we'll do some push laps. Sorry, we'll get a banker lap together and we'll then do some setup adjustments. Try and make a per hot lap setup. Okay, feels quite nice through there. Feels fantastic over the bumps. I just want a bit more rotation from the rear of the car. So I'll just get a bank lap in so I have some delta to use. But especially on the medium speed corners, I need more rotation from the rear. Feels quite nice though. Okay, 2 laps of fuel. Car feels good, a little bit slow, but feels quite good for the first few laps. Too late on the brakes there. Okay, do one more lap and then we'll adjust the set. Too much curb. Too much curb.
Nothing but data.
Let me just adjust the setup, guys. Oh, I've just seen your message. Riddle, one moment. What would you think of a delta bar that only goes from left to right, basically, for both positive and negative data? I probably would say don't have it as the only option, because some people will prefer it going left to right and right. Sorry, some people will prefer how it is just now, where it's in the middle and goes left or right. But some people will prefer it to only go left to right, showing positive and negative, and as you have it, just it changes colour. Yeah, I think it would probably look a bit more, what's the word, streamlined, if that makes sense. It would probably look a bit more streamlined if it was only went one way. And but yeah, I would say keep the one you've got just now as an option for people that want it this way. But if you're adding it going from left to right, that would be, I think that would look quite smart. But I wouldn't say replace the one you've got, just add it as an option, if that makes sense. Have it as an option. Because I personally think it would look smart, but I know some people will like this because this is what iRacing has. So I think it would look smart, but don't get rid of the one you've got, just add the new one as an option so you can pick which one you want. Would be my opinion. Yeah, that would be good. It's just like something that would let you adjust which version you wanted. But yeah, I think it would look a bit quite smart actually. Also, I'm not sure if you saw when we were actually in a lobby with others, is that I added the radar. Finally remembered to add the radar. It looks quite smart actually. I need to adjust it a little bit because I find the actual picture of the car seemed very small compared to the in-game radar. So I'm going to adjust it slightly to my preferences, but it looks quite good. And I like how it's got the background as well. And that is quite a nice touch. That's nice. Definitely noticed the extra rotation through there. So it's not the slow speed corners like this, but it was the medium speed corners that it wasn't rotating very well, and it's much better now. Because it was a race setup, I made it deliberately that I didn't oversteer too much, so it didn't kill the tyres, whereas to make a qualifying or hot lap setup, I need to make it give it a lot more rotation. That final corner is a lot better as well. Definitely feels much better with that extra rotation. Feels quite good over the curbs already, because I made it good over the curbs for the race setup, but the extra rotation definitely helps a bit. I think I'm going to just adjust it a bit more actually.
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
Because that, I can tell, obviously the lap time wasn't very good there, but I can tell just immediately that that feels good. So I don't need to go out and test it, I just need to adjust the setup more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try this, and then I'm going to try the toe angles. I want to try the toe angles a bit. What I did want to show you guys is my karting suit. Some of you may have heard on one of my previous streams that I was getting a custom kart suit made. And I got the why is it not showing up? I got the base design, and it's not showing up when I try and download it, but it's on my phone. That's weird. Let me email it to myself on my PC so I can show you guys. Okay, there we go. And if we go to downloads, this is the base layer, guys, of the suit. So as you can see, it is kind of based off, I do apologise, it is a bit blurry, but this is basically the base level of the kart design for the suit. So this is kind of based off the Ballast t-shirt, and then my logo, my name, my logo, and one of my sponsors' logos are going to be on the back of the suit, and then on the front of the suit it's going to have the Ballast logo and the Gato chain sponsor as well, because that's Ballast's main sponsor. So that will be the suit I'll be using for British Indoor Karting Championship. The scholarship I'm going to go down and do at Team Hard Racing in November as well. So that should be quite good when it's all finished. But like I say, they're still adding all the logos and stuff to it, so there's still a bit of work to be done with it. But once it's done, that'll look really nice. Of course, George Boothby's just joined the server, just to make me feel slow. Had to be George Boothby, didn't it? Oh no, he's left. I don't feel so bad though. No, he is back in the Ferrari. So let's see if the adjustments I just made it any better, or if it's too oversteery now. Just on the outlap, this feels a bit better. Next I'm going to adjust the toe angle once I get a banker lap with this setup. I'm going to try go positive toe on the fronts. Or not positive toe, but less negative toe on the front. Well, I'm gaining time on the outlap, so I'm assuming this is quicker. Definitely feels quick. Oh! 2 tenths in the first 2 corners. The rotation feels amazing. Just the toe angles next, but this is significantly quicker. This is just the first lap. Tires aren't even up to temperature yet. This is most definitely quicker. I just need to adjust to driving it because it's got a lot more rotation. But this is definitely quicker. George Boothby's probably going to do a 39 on his first lap or something. Then I'll just cry. Okay, so a lot of time in that lap. The setup is definitely feeling very, very nice indeed. Oh, so that's gone. Invalid. Just take it easy so I don't kill my tires. But yeah, I'll adjust the toe next once I get a banker lap with this setup. Final lap, and then I'm going to adjust the toe angle or do another run on this setup depending if I get a good banker lap. Oh, this won't be a banker lap. Yep, messed up. Too late. On the brakes into turn 1. I'm just going to adjust the toe angle now and see if it feels better. Instead of using a banker lap. Just see if it feels better. Told you Bithby would do 39 on his first lap and make me cry. I knew it. Right. So we've got 3/10 in the potential of this lap already. So let's see what difference the toe angle makes. Now in theory this toe angle adjustment should make the car more stable. That's what I'm going with. I've put the rear ride height up 1 click and the front ride height up 1 click to make it a bit better through the chicane, because it seemed to almost bottom out over the chicane. So I've increased the ride height just by 1 mil to see if that helps at all through the chicane. I should be able to tell just on the outlap as well if it's any better through the chicane. took that all wrong on the entry.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Not sure these toe angles are that much better, to be honest. Definitely better through the chicane for the right height anyway. Not sure the toe angles have made much help. Oh, too much curb. That was too wide. I still want more rotation from the rear. I'm going to adjust a couple things. Okay, so what I did was left the front toe, so I did have it quite far negative on the front, So reduce the front toe to 0.1 negative, but I've put it to like 0.15 negative on the rear, so I've increased the rear negative toe. Increase the rear wheel rate, the rear bump stop rate, and softened or reduced the differential. I decreased the brake bias, and I increased the dampers by 1 or 2 clicks. So let's see. I'm looking for, after these adjustments, more rotation on corner entry, especially more rotation on the medium speed corners on throttle, and I also want more rotation. I also want more stability over the curbs in sector 1. So that's what we're looking for with these setup adjustments. Some more stability over the curbs and some more rotation. Well, definitely has a bit of rotation. The thing is if it over rotates, you spend more time sliding than you do on the throttle, so you lose time. So I need that balance of having a lot of rotation with it being a hot lap setup, but not sliding so much that I can't get on the throttle. And that's what makes it difficult. Because it's very easy to make a car turn and have good rotation. It's very difficult to find the balance of how much rotation to give a car in a setup. But that dampers definitely seem to have helped, because I gained about 3/10 on the outlap through that section. Okay, let's see if this is a bit better. I'm thinking it's going to be better because it definitely feels quicker. Just judging by the outlap and how much time I gained on the outlap. Let's see how much extra rotation it gives us. Definitely more stable over the curb. Slower in sector 1, but I was a bit offline there. Okay, so slower in the first sector there. Quicker in the hairpin. So I just lost a bit of time in that first section of corners. Okay, that wasn't a good lap. Setup felt better. Definitely felt better. But I made a few mistakes. So I need to adjust to this setup, the extra rotation it has, and get a good lap together. I don't think I'll adjust it for the next one. I would like to try this again, because it feels quite good.
Losing time in sector 3.
No! Oh, ho, 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 ho. I still gained time. I'm still half a second up. Oh, that was painful. I think I braked whilst I was on the curb there. That felt quick though. But yeah, I just touched the curb as I braked into there, and that's going to be an invalid lap. Which was a pity, because I was half a second, I was a few tenths up actually. And somehow gained time by drifting completely. Literally gained like 2 or 3 tenths of a second just by going sideways. Should have trail braked in that right hander there, came off the brakes too quick. That's what gave me that snap of oversteer on the slide. Came off the brakes too quickly. Still up on the delta, but wasn't as smooth as it could have been.
Well done, mate. Passing fast as well. Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on.
Better, but not perfect. I think this will be my final quali run, and I think that'll be me. I'll save this out. I think I'll only get one quali run before the end of this session. Setup feels really nice though. Lots of rotation. That's painful. Okay, so that lap was rubbish after invalidating. So let's see if we can get a good lap together. Oh, didn't it?
Trying to stay on the track.
That was a big mistake by me. Okay, final lap. Too much curb. Felt better, but yeah, too much curb on that last lap. Ah well. Still, I'll just name that hot V1, hot lap V for hot lap V1, and I'm pretty sure George Boothby is almost got the world record there. Let me check what the world record is. World record is 39.2, but for the Ferrari he's 1/10 off the world record for the Ferrari. So yeah, that's pretty impressive lap time. But yeah, I think that's us for today. Setup saved. Close race element. Close the wheelbase software. There we go, that's us. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so probably stream tomorrow. If not, we'll stream on Wednesday night at like 8:30ish, something like that. But again, it will be focusing on Imola. So we'll see how we get on with that. That should be quite good. And we will have the race on Sunday. I need to check the time and I'll let you guys know the time. But we've got the Imola race on Sunday as well. So as always guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next time, or I'll see you tomorrow if you tune in then. As always guys,